Hi everyone, really good to see you again. Today is a very sad day. The gilet had to go. After being at Diddley Squat, I was too cold, so I put it into hibernation for a while, but you will see it again early next year. Where are we today? Today we're in Balham, and we're going to one of the best rated Indian restaurants in the whole of London. What's it called? The Indian Room. Now I'm really interested to see what all the fuss is about. As always, let's give it a go. Okay, so we're coming to the restaurant. Beautiful restaurant. I mean, you've got to take a look at it. Really nice restaurant, laid out fantastically well. Nice music in the background. Truly is very nice. Staff are incredibly nice as well. Now, I want you to have a quick look here, because under the section it says Pioneers of Indian Cuisine. And what I really like about it, we roast and grind our spices in-house and use natural flavours and colourings. They never use any artificial colourings in their food, which means every one of their dishes is unique in flavour. The other thing which I like is they don't cook anything in ghee either, so that actually means that it's less fatty, and obviously you can almost lose weight if you're actually eating Indian food, so I really like that. Now, what am I going to have? I'm going to have selections of poppadons with their dips, and then I'm going to have a chicken jalfrezi, which is £14.50. I'm going to go for a lamb danzak. Now I'm going for a lamb danzak quite literally because I want to see how good their lamb's cooked. I also really like lamb danzak. I want to see if it comes through as hot, sour, a little bit of fruitiness in there as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. On the other page, I'm going to go with a pillar rice because I know most of you like pillar rice. And I'm going to go with a Peshwari naan. And I'm having a Peshwari naan because obviously the jalfrezi should be quite spicy, and same with the danzak. And the sweetness of the Peshwari naan should come through and actually dampen them down. Can't tell you, I'm really looking forward to this. Quietly impressed. Best Indian restaurant in South London? I'm about to find out. I'll see you when the poppadons arrive. Okay, so I've got my poppadom here. Now, these are the plain ones and the spice ones. Now, all their poppadons are roasted, which be interesting to try them. Now, all of their sauces are homemade. This is a coriander pickle one, which again is all put into a blender. This one here is the mint one. And this one here is the mango one. Now, you might be saying, hang on, where's all the mango? What they do is blend it all down with the spices. So it's a nice, smooth, tasting mango chutney. Now, let's try a poppadom. I'm interested in trying this coriander one. Really deep green colour there. If you like your coriander, and I love coriander, that is definitely a dip for you. Beautiful, fresh flavours there. Coriander comes through fantastically well. Really, really good. Let's try some of the mint. Real nice consistency there as well. That's done with the yoghurt. It's very minty, real nice mint flavour there. It's all done with yoghurt. Lovely consistency, look at that. I'll try another poppadom. Now, probably my favourite is the mango chutney. Tell you what's interesting about that. You can see the spices in there. That's got a real nice spice flavour to it. The mango flavour comes through incredibly well. You can actually see the bits of mango now. That's really good. Now, let's try it here as a combination with the spice poppadom. Real nice vibrant flavours there. They've got a fantastic crunch to them. Real nice spicy kick as well. Really impressed with this. All them flavours are incredibly good. Really good. You can also taste the roasting of the poppadom as well, so that's really good as well. Right, I'm going to tuck in. I'll see you guys shortly. I'm not convinced I'm going to eat all these poppadom though. There's an awful lot of them. I think I might have got carried away there. Just something that's very interesting. Sunday to Thursday, if you book the restaurant on their website, you actually get 30% off, which I think is incredibly good value. What is incredibly good as well, these dips, they're all homemade. I'm just absolutely loving them. Bearing in mind, I've ordered 2 curries here. Silly Gary. Okay, I know I've ordered 2 main courses there because I want to balance things out, but one of the things I never really do is order any starters. So I've decided to order some lamb chop starters, and I've got to say, I'm really pleased I did, because they look absolutely incredible. As you can see, they come out of the tandoori oven, so they're nicely charred there. It's dressed there with some pomegranate seeds and some coriander. So I've got to give this a try. It does look incredibly good. The other thing is, them plates are lovely and hot. Really, really hot. Well, that's cut through fantastically well. See, it's cooked all the way through. There's no pink in there. That lamb is so tender. Coin a phrase, it melts in your mouth. I promise you, that absolutely melts in your mouth. I'm just going to cut it again, just so you can see. Cuts so brilliantly well. And try it here with some of the it's amongst the best lamb chops or lamb chop I've ever eaten. Forget Indian restaurants, that is outrageously good. I have indeed, that's great. Thank you very much. That's Peshwari, lovely, thank you. I'm seriously, I'm in heaven. Okay. I'll see you when the rest of the meal arrives. If it's half as good as this, seriously, I'm absolutely blown away. They are incredible. The tandoori flavour comes through as well. It's just got beautiful flavours to it. You're going to have to cut away because I'm just going to munch on this one now. Okay, so the meal's arrived. I've moved on to water because I really want to taste the flavours here. So I've got my Danzak here. Let's have a close up on the Danzak. As I said, that's a lamb Danzak. Really rich sauce there. It's made with lentils. Here's my jalfrezi, the chicken jalfrezi. And again, you can see the peppers in there, the red, the green peppers, onions. Yeah, that looks really good. Chicken looks nice. I've got the rice there. No need to stir the rice. And the Peshwari naan. Now, I'm going to start with the Danzak. Nice portion there as well. The lamb, same as the lamb chops, cooked to perfection. The heat coming through from the Danzak is really good. And you've got the sourness to it. And then the flavours of lentil, not overpowered at all, nicely blended in there. That's an excellent Danzak, absolutely superb. But as I'm cutting into the lamb, it's just falling apart. I'll try the jalfrezi. All the food's pipingly hot as well. Oh, look at that, the way the chicken cuts there. I had that with some of the peppers. The peppers are really fresh. Nice little crunch to them. Onions as well. Brilliant. But the star there is definitely the chicken. Chicken's got a beautiful flavour to it. Really, really tender chicken there. And the heat, it's very, comes through and then bites at you. It's really, really good heat coming through there. So the chilies in there are absolutely nicely ground in. You can't really see any chilies. Is that a chili? After me saying that, I found a chili. That is incredibly good. Right, I'm going to try some of the Peshwari naan. Let's try that with some of the Danzak. Don't forget, Peshwari naan is nice and sweet. That's out of the tandoori oven. The bread itself is so delicate. Lovely and soft. The sweetness there is coming through. It's fantastic and does complement the Danzak perfectly well. Back to that in a second. Now onto the rice. I'm spilling it everywhere as usual. Let's just move that out of the way. Well, I've got some some chicken on the plate here, the jalfrezi. It's really soft, fluffy. That's excellent rice. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to crack on. I'm going to be very honest with you. There's not a hope in hell of me eating all of this, so some of this is going to come home with me. And I'll have it a little bit later. But at the moment, I'm not optimistic there's going to be any to take home with me because the flavours are incredible. I've got a smile on my face. This is one excellent Indian restaurant and it is really, really good. Fantastic Danzak, fantastic jalfrezi, excellent rice, fantastic naan bread, and the chops, well, they were to die for. Oh, I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, I filled my plate up. I've got plenty, loads and loads left. But now I'm going to really enjoy this. I'm going to really take my time. Wow. Okay guys, I've got a massive smile on my face. Right, I want to start with the restaurant. Beautiful restaurant. I said it earlier on. It's got a really nice feel to it. It's so relaxing in here. You know, it's not too bright, it's not too dark. Music's fantastic. The staff here are incredible. They're really, really nice people. And I do really mean nice people. Now, onto the food. Start with the poppadom. Roasted poppadom, spice and plain. Real nice roasting flavour there in the poppadoms. The sauces, God, they were incredible. The coriander, the flavour of the coriander came through so brilliantly well. That is now my new super favourite sauce to go with any poppadom. Love the mango chutney sauce, nicely blended down, still little bits of mango in there. That tasted incredibly good. And the mint with the yoghurt, wow. All together as a combination, they were fantastic. Really, really enjoyed them. Then on to the lamb chops. Oh my God, they were the best lamb chops I've ever eaten in any Indian restaurant, anywhere at all. Now I actually think I can cook some really good lamb, but they took it to a different level. The lamb itself was really tender. It had a fantastic tandoori flavour to it. There were spices in there. It just melted in your mouth. They were incredibly good. Right, chicken jalfrezi. Chicken was nice and tender. Nice heat came out of that jalfrezi sauce. The red, green peppers, onions complemented each other brilliantly. There was some nice spices in there. I actually said to you that the chilli had been ground into the spices, but there were still whole chilies in there, and they gave a real nice kick. Not too overpowering, but a nice tingle on the tongue, if you like. Lamb danzak, wow, the lamb just melted in your mouth. That was fantastic as well. Really enjoyed the lamb there. The lentils being nicely pureed, they came through brilliantly well. You had a nice heat there. How can I say, a sweet and sour taste. It really went well, and I'll tell you what went well with that was the naan bread, the Peshwari naan, where that's the fruitiness of the Peshwari naan, dipping it into the danzak sauce. Oh, wow, I'm almost to the point where if I have danzak again, I'm not actually going to have rice, because using the naan bread is so much better. I actually really enjoyed that. Talking about the rice was nice and fluffy. Had a real nice flavour to it, really good rice, and I enjoyed that. Really enjoyed it. As a meal, wow, that was an incredibly good Indian meal. The other thing is all their lamb is British spring lamb, which I think is incredibly good, and all their chicken is free-range chicken as well, and they get their vegetables sourced from Covent Garden Market, so everything is fresh, free-range, and British. Can't get better than that. You genuinely can't get better than that. So onto the bill. My Kashmiri lamb chops, which don't forget was the main course one, it wasn't a starter, was £19.95. Please don't faint. They were absolutely amazing lamb chops. Really, really good. The chicken jalfrezi, £14.50. The lamb danzak, £15.95. The poppadom basket and chutneys, £3.50. That's great value. See how many poppadom there. My saffron pillar rice was £3.95, and my Peshwari naan was £3.95 as well. Now, as I said in the beginning, I booked here, so I was being quite clever, and I got 30% discount. So that all that food came to £45. Now, I know you're going to think that's an awful lot of money for one person, but I can tell you, I don't think it was, not for what I had there. Reality is, that was a big meal for easily two people. Okay, so what mark am I going to give it? Now, I can't find any fault in anything I had there. I cannot find any fault whatsoever. And I've been trying to be a lot stricter on myself and look for reasons and is everything top value and top quality. Well, it was top quality all the way through. Only mark I can give it is a 10 out of 10. It has to be a 10 out of 10. It was one of the best Indian meals I've ever had ever in my life. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts and your comments on it. Was it one of the best Indian meals in your opinion? Because it certainly was in mine. It genuinely was. If you're ever in Balham, you've got to get down here to the Indian room. You've genuinely got to give it a try and be sensible as well. Book the place Sunday to Thursday. Book it. You get 30% discount. And also, I can understand why they get such brilliant reviews. Because it is absolutely brilliant in here. They've won loads of awards, you know, and it's understandable why they've won so many awards. Now I want to try something a little bit different. Not maybe on my next Indian meal, but one after, or maybe the one after that. And I'd like to get your thoughts. I'm thinking I'm going for a bit of a challenge. Now, I like my spicy curry. I don't necessarily like it too spicy. But I'm thinking of doing a fowl challenge and seeing if I can sort of blow my head off or something along them lines. Now, again, I'd like to hear what you think. Gary, I think we should do the fowl challenge, or the people who really like me say, Gary, you're completely stupid. Do not bother. We like you and we don't want to see you in tears, crying, sweating or anything. So if you can let me know, do I do the fowl challenge or do I not do the fowl challenge? Put it in the comments below and let me know. Until next time, as always, cheers. Bye-bye.